Hello and welcome to your reading. Today we will be finding out what is preventing you from reaching your purpose or your goal. And we'll also find out ways you can heal that or, reconnect with what your true purpose is or your goal on something you're working towards, anything like that. So today we have these 3 pouches to choose from. I will link in the description where you can get them. These are like, for this reading, I guess you can call them medicine bags because they have the answers for something that you need to take care of or heal, get in touch with and things like that. And they are great for using for your decks if you're a tarot reader, or to hold your crystals, or even like if you have those little mini sewing kits or something like that, even for like gift boxes and stuff. So for instance, let's say you have this little box, right, where you keep where you're gonna gift someone jewelry or something, right? You can always put it in these little bags, right? That way you don't use those like paper bags and stuff that will just be stored in some drawer, and like maybe they'll never use it again for anything, or they'll just gift it to someone else, right? But with these, this could be the gift as well as what's inside, right? Because then the person can use these little bags for something. And I'll show you what decks I use it for. So for this one, I paired it off with this deck because it just sort of connects with it. I use this for my Edgar Allan Poe deck because of this intricate design. It sort of looks similar to this one. And I use this one with my healing deck because it sort of gives off that same color vibe. This one I have yet to get a deck that resembles. It could be, I guess, for this one, the Gods deck. But yeah, so it could be perfect for, anything that you have in mind. So we have these 3 little pouches. Your cards are inside of each. We're going to unpack them in your individual readings. So choose whichever one caught your eye first. You can also close your eyes, take a deep breath, and ask yourself, the universe, your spirit guides, your ancestors, which pile is right for you, which pile holds a message for you. And take another deep breath, and when you open your eyes, whichever pouch you were pulled at first, that will be your reading. And you could listen to more than one, that's okay too, because sometimes the messages do connect. Sometimes one pile has, what the problem is, and another pile might have how you can heal it, so they might sort of, mix and match. So your timestamps will be in the description box below, as well as the link to where you can get some of these pouches. Okay, so I will see you in your reading. Hello Group 1, and welcome to your reading. So let us see what your messages here are. So what's blocking your purpose or your goal in life? You got procrastination, which is very obvious, right? You're procrastinating. Maybe there are doubts in your mind, maybe fears of failure, maybe you don't know how or where to start, which, if that's the case, you can always, research. If this is some sort of project or skill that you want to work on, research, gain more knowledge about it, the back end of it, whatever it is. So that way you're a little more confident in having some sort of information before you start to go into it deeper, right? But with anything, just starting is usually the scariest part, but once you do, you'll get the hang of it. And it's okay if, you fail along the way, because then you'll know what not to do, and you can just pick yourself up and do things differently. Create a different technique, see what other ways you can do this. Okay, so procrastination, you got games. Maybe you are treating this thing like a game instead of taking it seriously, or maybe you are focusing on, fooling around and playing around and stuff instead of focusing on actual work. Maybe you're distracting yourself with things that aren't getting you anywhere. You aren't taking whatever this is seriously. You got sacrifice. So maybe you're unwilling to sacrifice your time for this. Maybe you're unwilling to sacrifice your playtime or your video games um, or going out or whatever the fun part of your life is. Maybe you're unwilling to sacrifice that for this bigger cause, this bigger purpose, this bigger goal. And that's what's keeping you away from success. So now you know what it is, okay? You got the Sun card. This could be fake positivity. This might be burning yourself out in different ways, focusing on something that you shouldn't be focusing on at this time. Okay, so these are the things that are blocking you from being successful at some goal, or blocking you and preventing you from being on the path of your true purpose. Okay, so now you know what it is. So now we're going to find out what you can do in order to heal this or to get on the right path of where you need to be. The first one is respect your physical body. Detox, rejuvenate, and relax. So this could be detoxing from the things you shouldn't be doing at this time, right? Stop playing around. Stop playing games and just having fun. You need to distance yourself from these things and sort of gain perspective on what it is you truly want. Okay, and it's hard going from constantly having fun to suddenly being serious. So that's why we got the relax card here, to sort of step back, stop doing all these things, and have that sort of in between a moment where you're sort of preparing, right? When things are a little dormant, when you stop doing these things that aren't helping you at all, and now you're getting into the planning stage. Okay, so maybe setting up a schedule, maybe starting to research and look into what it is this goal or purpose is that you want to do. You got open like the lotus, flowering spirit, revelation, and maturity. Yeah, so you've been in that childlike mind a lot, and now you need to sort of grow up and actually start taking things a little more seriously. Start getting into this zone of actually doing what you need to do. Okay. New moon in Capricorn. So starting to do the hard work, because it will pay off in the end. Okay, like anything, the initial steps in starting something that is more serious than what you're used to, or that is more serious than what you want it to be, it's a lot more intimidating, okay? But once you actually start doing the steps, it's going to get a little easier, and you're going to see that it's not as hard or as scary as you thought it was. Okay, so we're going to see what your tarot has to say. Okay, so for you, it's interesting you with the Justice and the Three of Cups, there's three people in both of the cards here. So with the Justice card, it sort of gives off this feeling of you reap what you sow. Okay, so you cannot expect success and being on the right path, or accomplishing and succeeding in some goal in your life if you're not willing to do the work. You can't just fool around and think that things will happen for you. Okay, you have to put in the work. You aren't meeting the universe halfway. You seem to be hoping and wishing with this maybe positive, toxic positivity. You're possibly thinking that just wishing it or seeing it in your mind that you're going to manifest it, but that's not how it works. You actually have to do the physical steps to, for the universe to start reacting to you and giving you something back. Okay, so this could require possibly celebrating the small wins, okay, and maybe even using those small wins as inspiration that things are happening and that, to keep going. Okay, now with the Two of Wands, this came out reversed, and I kept it that way because Two of Wands usually talks about like two two sort of directions or two choices you have. But this felt like there is no choice. You have to do this. Okay, because this path, your purpose, will guide you to where you need to be, and it seems like it's really important. It seems like you're not only procrastinating, but maybe you are afraid of what, like deep down, that you aren't aware of. You're afraid of this great potential that you have, but you seem too stuck in your own ways and you keep defeating yourself instead of helping yourself and allowing yourself to get where you need to be. You might receive some sort of message, possibly from abroad, from some different country or continent. Maybe you've been looking forward to this message. Okay, it could be a sign, or someone could be coming in and helping you with this. But what you aren't going to do is be stubborn and keep those doubts in your mind, okay? Because you need to push through. As hard as it may be, you will have to sacrifice some things, okay, in order to create the success and the path that you need to be on. This isn't a huge sacrifice that is like serious and corrupt, right? We're talking about sacrifices in your daily life that you need to take. So maybe minimizing the amount of time you spend playing video games, or maybe skipping going out during the evenings because you know you might overindulge in certain substances or things that prevent you from success, right? Because in the morning you're going to feel horrible, and then you again are going to procrastinate, and you're going to think, oh, I'll do it next week, but it just keeps going like a cycle day after day, right? So you're going to have to sacrifice some nights, you're going to have to sacrifice time with friends, or um, or whatever, fun things and games that you seem to want to play. And if this is relationship oriented, this also is a perfect guidance and path for it, because playing games around with other people is never going to get you a real relationship. The void you feel inside yourself that makes you want to go out and have one night stands, that void is only going to get bigger, because you seem to not understand that the only time you can fill that void and to actually feel like you have purpose and that you love life and that you're truly happy is when you're actually in a healthy and loving relationship. And the reason why is because relationships, and especially intercourse, is an exchange of energy. So when you have one night stands, because there is no emotional ties, both of you are exchanging emptiness. And that's why, even if in the moment things are great, right, afterwards all you feel is empty. But when you're in a loving relationship, both of you are exchanging such powerful energies that it fills you up. Okay? So it's not just a physical act, it's more so a spiritual act. It's a lot more serious than something like kissing, or, it's it's truly an exchange of energy. So by detoxing here, it could be talking about detoxing, is it? Yeah, rejuvenate and relax. It could be talking about um, abstinence, or celibacy, or whatever it is, where you don't, where there's like a period of time, right, where it's winter time, right? So when you're dormant, when you stop doing these things in order to detox yourself from the energies you picked up from other people, where you sort of have like a cleansing period, okay, where you take baths with intention, or showers with intention, as you're showering or bathing, to sort of visualize your body cleansing and all that toxic energy from that you picked up from other people sort of um, flowing out of you. Okay? And while you're, let's say, showering, all that water that's coming down on you, imagine it as like a white cleansing light, or golden light, whichever color you feel is cleansing to you. Imagine that washing over you and just cleansing you, okay? Maybe, going to sleep at a reasonable time and waking up earlier, and maybe, starting your day with a workout, or a long run, or a walk with your dog, or, whatever it is, and just have a month, okay, or a few weeks, whatever it is, of a time of just cleansing, of being dormant and not partaking in any sexual activities, not partaking in any sexual interactions, no flirtation, no nothing, and see people as who they truly are, as people, and not like things to use, or, people and things that will just satisfy you, okay? Seeing people, as human beings, and interacting with them as human beings. Try to converse with them on a deeper level and not just small talk. Okay, truly go deeper. Ask some of your friends, like what they were like as kids, what their dreams and goals were when they were younger, what do they want to be when they grow up, right? Or with your family, right? Spend some time with them and have deeper conversations about the universe. What's beyond all this? What's the purpose of life? Try to go deeper, but try to detox and relax from any sort of sexual activity or sexual thoughts, anything, okay? And try to see life on a more deeper level than the shallowness that you have been seeing it through, right? With this open like a lotus, it's about opening yourself up like with fresh pair of eyes, with a fresh outlook on life, okay? Because stepping out, detoxing from these energies, especially, okay, especially if you're a woman, because women, they receive, they take in energy. That's why they say that when a guy sleeps with a woman, they sleep with every partner they've been with before them. Okay, because women, they take in energy and they keep it there. Okay, it's also possible that your future kids end up having personalities as these men you slept with. Okay, that's why you need to be careful who you give your energy to, who you sleep with, who you give your time to, because all of it matters. We have a world now that is telling young girls to just have fun, to sleep around with whoever, right? You only live once, but then it screws up their life in the end. Look at all these adult workers that have been in the industry for so long and they're old now. They look a lot more older than they are. They look so used up, so washed, like they look drained. They don't have that beauty that they once had. And yes, even when you're older, you can, as women, you can still be beautiful. But these women don't have that because of how many men have been through them. And men also, even if you aren't the one that receives energy and holds on to it as women do, be mindful of these things also, because you don't know what toxicity you are bringing into your life. Okay, you don't want the drama. You don't want that void inside of you to keep growing into a bigger void. Okay, so even if you aren't collecting the energies, be mindful of these things and truly go into relationships with a purpose, with an actual intention, and not to just satisfy you, but to actually feel something on a deeper level and to offer someone else something on a deeper level. Because relationships aren't one-sided. You guys have to be a team. Okay? You want a partner that when you come home to them, that you feel you can be vulnerable with, that you feel you can be understood, that you feel, you can be comfortable and rely on, and they can feel that with you as well. You don't want someone that you have to have a war with every day, because that's not a partner. That's just more battles and struggles, okay? So date with intention, with a purpose, and the purpose being a long-term fulfilling relationship, okay? So this message can come in a variety of different ways, whether it's a smaller goal, a bigger goal, or a true life purpose, whether it's a business or relationship, whatever it is. Okay, so let's pull out one more message for you. Okay, you got surprises. Under the most ordinary stone is an undisturbed garden. So allow life to surprise you, okay? Don't try to control everything sometimes you have to allow life to just, pop something up and put it in front of you, okay? And life is full of surprises. You never know what will happen, what's around the corner, who you'll meet, or what opportunity might come up for you, okay? So I really hope this resonated. I wish you guys luck. Please stop procrastinating. You have to sacrifice some of these games and, fun things in order to truly have something serious and successful. Okay? And I wish you guys that and a lot more. So just focus and, make a schedule. Put out a list of things that you need to get done and have that feeling of success every time you get to check mark or, line out what you already accomplished, okay? Because those even small steps can lead to bigger things. Because once you get past those smaller steps, you'll be able to have the confidence to tackle the bigger things. Okay, so I wish you guys luck. Please check out my Ko-fi page and don't forget to check out the shop. I'll link down below where you can get these pouches. There aren't many options. I believe there are only 2 for now because the shop is seasonal. So they put out, seasonal items. But yeah, all the links will be in the down description box below. You can get a personal reading on my Ko-fi page as well as you can shop there, leave a tip, and become a member. So you'll get monthly perks for your contribution. Okay, so I'll see you guys next time. Hello group 2 and welcome to your reading. So let us see what is preventing you from connecting with your purpose or goal. So we got have faith. So it seems that you guys are lacking the faith in that purpose or goal. Maybe you don't have much faith in your skills or your talents or, what you can achieve. You guys got dreams. So maybe you don't have faith in your dreams. Maybe you fear that you'll fail or you you lack the confidence in these dreams. And I'm just wondering why. Because the thing is, when we have a sort of purpose, right, a dream, something we actually are passionate about, that alone is a confirmation that that's something you need to do. So the fact that you have this passion about something, some goal you want to achieve, or some bigger purpose that you feel, you're connected with, I'm just wondering why have the doubts, why lack the faith in it. Now, if this is something that you just, saw and you think, oh, that's cool, I want to do that, but then you lack the faith, that's understandable because it might not be the path for you. But if this is something that you're truly passionate about, then it's confirmation that it is for you. Okay, so you got wisdom. So it seems that you lack the wisdom. So not the intelligence. So this isn't about really information. I mean, it could be information that you lack. Maybe you need to research this more or look into it more. But it could be the wisdom. And intelligence and wisdom are 2 different things, right? Because intelligence is something you can learn at school, but wisdom is something that you sort of have with like experience. So it seems that maybe you lack the experience in this field. So maybe that's something you need to work on, the experience aspect. Maiden. So this could be different things for different people. Maiden is something of purity. So some of you may feel you lack the purity in order for this. So this could be, let's say, someone that has been with a lot of people and let's say they are they found someone that they really, really love and care for, but they maybe don't have the faith that either will work out or this person is right, like not right for them, but that they will want them because of their history. And maybe if this is the case, maybe the wisdom you lack is being in a committed, loving relationship because you've been more of that one night stand person, um, or an adult influencer of sorts. This could also be for others that you feel that you might not be able to get into this, like, you don't have faith that you'll be able to achieve this purpose or goal because maybe you have kids, right? Maiden, that's like fresh energy, so that could be children as well. Or maybe you are pregnant and now you feel like this is taking away from that purpose that you set yourself to have. Maybe you want to keep going to school, but you are pregnant and you know that you'll have to, stop going. You shouldn't allow this fear to get to you because everything is possible. There are people that, like women that have worked, let's say, 3 jobs, had kids, and still made ends meet and still became successful in something. Okay, so don't look at don't look at the ones that didn't make it. Okay, try to be better than that. Don't let anything stop you from achieving your goal. Okay, maybe your kids could be an inspiration to you. Maybe they can help you along the way to see life in a different perspective. Maybe they can inspire you for that next step or your passion project or whatever it is. Okay, so don't feel down about that. Okay, this could also mean for others, what's blocking you is maybe you keep restarting over all the time instead of finishing something. Okay, maybe you have doubts, and every time you start a project or start walking along the road of your purpose, you end up sort of taking detours or going the scenic route, or things like that, because maybe you're intimidated by the amount of work, or maybe a hiccup comes along, right? Some sort of struggle, and instead of trying to work through it and get an answer, you sort of stop and then move on to something else. Okay, so it could be that you keep restarting over and over again instead of just pushing through. Okay, this could also mean for others that maybe you are afraid or don't have faith to start something new. Maybe you have been attached to whatever this thing is that you've been working on for so long, but you notice that it's not going anywhere, and you sort of are scared to go to a new direction. Okay, so these are all the possibilities that have been blocking you from your true path or your purpose or your goal or whatever it is. Now, the steps you need to take to heal this or to reconnect with your purpose or to start achieving your goal, your first step is to re-energize your life. So it says clear, positive space and harmony. So with this, it's talking about creating an environment for yourself that inspires you on a daily basis. Okay, so that is thoroughly, like thoroughly cleaning your environment. So going room by room, taking, you know, either if you're overwhelmed, you can take it one room at a day, right? So start with maybe today, fully clean out your bathroom, okay? Take everything out of your bathroom, put it on the floor in the hallway or wherever your bathroom is, and go through every bottle. Is it expired? Is it empty? Um, what you don't need in there, okay? And then With all those things out, clean out your bathroom thoroughly. Okay, your bathtub or your shower, your toilet, your sink, your medicine cabinet, your mirror, shelves that you have, literally every single thing that you have in there, clean. Okay? And then put everything back where it needs to be. Okay? And then maybe if you don't want to do everything, every room in one day, tomorrow do a bedroom or do the kitchen, right? But you need to take everything out of every drawer, out of every closet, everything. Okay? And even rearrange the furniture. Make your space look brand new. Okay, every time I do this, it feels like I'm in a new house or a or a hotel room or something, So rearranging things is going to shift the energy in your home. It's going to help you sort of see things in a different perspective. And every single time I do this, I feel so much more creativity. I end up finishing at night, right? Like cleaning everything. By the time I finish, it's already nighttime and I should be going to bed. But because of how fresh and new everything feels, I get this huge like dose of creativity and I want to start some creative project even though it's late at night and I should be going to bed. Okay, so it starts with having a great environment that you can feel comfortable in. And I would suggest to get rid of anything that doesn't inspire you, that doesn't fit your style anymore. Okay, so when you get to your closet or your decor, your home decor and things like that, get rid of everything that does not fit your style anymore. Okay, because you want to surround yourself with things that inspire you, that make you feel cozy, that make you feel like you want to take on the world, that, feel inspiring to you. Okay, so that is step one, re-energizing your life. Okay, so you got the seer. Future prospects, decisions to make, seeking guidance. So the seer is like an oracle, okay? So you could be, if you want, you could, get a personal tarot reading, which I have linked down below if that's something of interest to you, so that you can get more personal instructions of what you should be doing and focusing on. This could also be maybe creating a schedule, right? Future prospects could also be scheduling things or brainstorming on how to get to the things you want to achieve, right? Brainstorming different solutions. And seeking guidance could be seeking guidance from someone else or maybe researching to get more wisdom and insight into what it is and how to achieve what it is you want in your life, okay? You got the new moon in Cancer. You and your loved ones are safe. So, Cancer is also an emotional sort of energy. So it's about keeping maybe your emotions in check, right? Having more faith in yourself. Because the fact that you need to re-energize your life and clear things and create harmony in your space, it could be saying that, because of course, your physical environment reflects your inner world, right? Your mind. So if your physical environment looks trashy, cold, distant, cluttered, that's how your mind is. And by clearing things out, by cleaning, especially when you're cleaning thoroughly, okay, every scrap of paper, every nook and cranny, seeing, like, taking everything out. And don't, like, if you, let's say, open up a drawer, right? Don't just look through it and take things out that you don't need. You actually have to remove everything from its place, put it on a counter, your bed, or the floor, because you need to see these items in a different location to truly grasp what it is you need or don't need. Okay? So these things are going to help you organize your mind as well. Yeah, seeking help from someone else, balancing, having strength and courage. Okay, it's basically having faith. Yeah, being like asking for help and maybe even helping others. Yeah, you guys got so many options, and it's truly, yeah, underneath the deck you got the Ace of Pentacles. You guys have so much potential inside of you to truly accomplish what it is you need, but you need to have more confidence in yourself. You need to have more strength, more courage in order to do this. And, you know, seeking help and even helping others can put you on the path of where you need to be. It feels like with the Seer card, it feels like seeing this path laid out for you will help inspire you, because now you know what it is you need to look out for. You know what it is you need to do, you need to focus on or stop doing, you know. So I would suggest truly taking the time, especially now that it's, you know, the holiday season is coming. It's a great time to truly cleanse out your space and get ready for new opportunities. Okay, you got time. Embrace in the dewdrops of life before they disappear with the morning sun. Yeah, it seems like it's telling you to have faith in yourself because life is too short, right? You don't want to miss your opportunities. And trust me, you have a lot of opportunities. You need to allow someone to help you. Maybe you are stubborn in your ways and, you know, think you have to do everything yourself, but that doesn't need to be the case. Allow others to help you out. Let's see what other message you get. Grounded, keep to your roots and stand taller than the trees. Right? So it's telling you to be more confident, because this lack of confidence and lack of faith, it's all in your head. So please, please re-energize your space. Okay? Clean everything out thoroughly, rearrange your furniture, start there, and then start planning out what it is you want to do and try to see how to get there. Okay? If you need more help, go to the description box down below and there's a link for personal tarot readings. Okay, I would love to help you out and truly like set up a plan of how you can do this, how you can manifest what you truly want in your life. Okay? So group 2, that is all I have for you. I wish you guys so much luck. I feel like you can do this. You just need some guidance, some wisdom. So check out my Ko-fi page. You can get the personal readings there. You can leave a tip. You can shop and also become a member. You can get literally monthly guidance on whatever it is you need. Every month you can get a free, full, insightful, long reading. You get discounts if you need more readings. You know, there's a lot that you can benefit from by becoming a member. So I wish you guys luck, and I'll see you guys next time. Hello, group 3, and welcome to your reading. So let us see what is preventing or blocking your true purpose or your goal. You got take off your mask. Okay, this has come out in the previous reading for the December predictions. You guys have to be more honest with yourself and with other people. Okay, what's blocking you is your false persona or your lies. Okay, because you can never get on your true path in life if you're going to be someone you're not, or if you're going to lie to yourself and others. You got fortune, so this could be maybe a lack of finances, or the fact that you're feeling unlucky, which might be from the lies and the pretenses. You got inquiry. So maybe a lack of some sort of inquiry. Maybe you aren't questioning yourself enough. You aren't questioning life enough. It's as if you decided to be this thing or this person, and there's no depth to it. There's no honesty. I don't know how to put this into words. You got the chalice, which is, in tarot, this would be the cups, right? So it's something about emotions. It feels like you're guarding yourself a lot. Maybe you are putting on a mask because you're hiding. It's like a brick wall, right? In order to protect yourself, you created this mask, or you put up a wall to prevent you from getting hurt. But the thing is, by being vulnerable, by being who you truly are, and I'm not saying with everyone, right? Of course, you need to protect yourself. You're not going to like tell everyone about your life story, right? Not everyone will care. Some people want to take advantage of you and things like that. So it's okay to protect yourself. But you seem to be too guarded in your ways to allow opportunities to sort of come to you. So how do you heal this? Is being thankful. You need more gratitude, appreciation, and harmony in your life. If you take a look at these two cards, you will notice how energetically they feel different. This one just feels a little more colder, right? The colors are a lot more colder than this one, which is a lot more vibrant, right? So the type of energy you keep around yourself, the type of state of mind you have is going to create a different energy. Okay, so by constantly guarding yourself and always trying to protect yourself, you're always going to be in this survival mode, and life is always going to feel cold to you because you're going to feel that you can't trust anyone. Especially if you're lying to yourself, you don't feel you can trust yourself. Okay, so you need to be more grateful, you need to be more thankful in your life. Focus on your achievements, focus on what you do have, okay, the blessings in your life. And trust me, there are many, even if you think there aren't, because you keep focusing on maybe material possessions and things, but that's not the only blessings you need to be thankful for. Okay, there are blessings that you have that some people don't have, like limbs, like the fact you're alive, the fact that you can breathe, the fact that you have your own place maybe, or the fact that you can live anywhere you want, that you have the freedom to say what you want. There's so many blessings that you can be thankful for that a lot of people don't have in this lifetime. Especially if you live in first world nations, okay? A lot of people think they are oppressed there. Trust me, if you go to other countries, in third world countries, where they stone you for stupid things, where they easily can kidnap you, where they can hold you, um, you know, without anyone looking for you. So trust me when I say there are a lot of things that you can be thankful for and have gratitude for. Okay, you are not oppressed in a first world country. The healing temple of the lunar light, life cycles, energy healing, communication. So the best way to heal this, if you're guarding yourself a lot, or if you're being phony and you know it, okay, the best way to heal is by communicating. Talk with someone you know, or journal it down. Talk about your feelings, what it is And why is it that you feel you need to have that guard up? Why do you feel the need to wear that mask? Okay, just starting from there and truly opening up, writing it down or telling someone, you're going to see the why. And because when you know the why, you will then know what it is you need to heal. Okay, maybe that wall comes from some sort of abuse. Maybe that wall or that mask comes from having fake friends and you guarding yourself, right? So basically, maybe you need to stop being friends with these people, right? Just knowing the why can help you so much in figuring out what it is you need to heal. Okay? You got the full moon in Aries, a fiery climax approaches. So this is an action card. Okay, and Aries is fire, it is passion, it is actions, it is going headfirst into something. Okay, so this could be your calling to truly take that step into the healing process and what it is you need to heal. So that why is important for you to figure out. Okay, you need to basically have an inquiry. Okay, have an inquiry as to why you are the way you are. Why do you feel you need to lie to yourself or to other people? Why do you need to wear that mask? Okay, that is important. Okay. So group 3, you are going on a journey, a learning sort of journey. It's like you may feel defeated, but remember that the war hasn't been won. It's maybe just a battle that you didn't win. Or maybe you need to focus on the small battles that you get to win and be grateful for those wins, even if they're small battles. Okay? It feels like you need to reconnect more with yourself. That's what I'm getting at here. Even if the cards themselves aren't showing, it's the energies behind them that I'm feeling, that you need to reconnect more with yourself in order to have that growth and that expansion. Okay? There is a lot of darkness that you feel looms over you, maybe because of some experiences you had in the past or some traumas that you still need to heal, okay? But you need to focus on healing that. Okay, you have to do the physical work, and you have a lot of guidance, you have a lot of resources that you need in order to succeed in healing this thing. Okay, the Magician card is amazing because not only does a magician have all its resources, but it's saying that you have the power and the ability to do with your life what you will. Okay, what you want. You tend to have this internal struggle with yourself. And that's what's preventing you from going forward. Because it feels like any time that you are about to move on to the next step, even if you might not be aware, right? Maybe you're doing things that literally might push you to the next step. It's like this internal battle suddenly comes, like something always comes up that then prevents you from moving forward. And you might not be aware of this. You might not be aware that you are literally about to move forward, because that sort of opportunity is right around the corner, but you're not aware. Something comes up in life and you tend to react in the same way as you have been all this time, and that is what prevents you from moving forward, because you keep going through that same cycle. So you need to look deep inside and question yourself a little more. You need to focus on the light, focus on what's important. Okay, there's something looming over you. Okay, this is you. Hold on. Okay, so this is you, right, sitting on a rock looking at these flames here, these wands, and you got this darkness just looming over you. Okay, don't allow your darkness. Okay, and I'm not saying that you are a bad person. I'm saying the doubts, the fears, seeing your life go through this same cycle over and over again, thinking that it will always be this way. Don't allow those sort of thoughts to overpower you. As big as they may seem, remember that you are the magician. That means you have the power to stop this. Just with a change of perspective and perception. Okay? Just choosing to think in a different way will suddenly change your experience in life. Okay? So let us see what message you guys get. Okay, you guys also got surprises. Under the most ordinary stone is an undisturbed garden. So you never know where life will lead you. You never know where your blessing will come from. Okay? Because you may see life the way you usually see it. But there's something around you that you're missing out on, or that you're skipping, or that you're not focusing on. Okay? You got kindness. Take respite by a pond and be kind to yourself and others. So have more kindness to yourself, okay? Because if you've been hurt a lot and that's why you're maybe wearing that mask and having that guard up, if others have hurt you, why is it that you're hurting yourself? Why are you allowing those negative thoughts to overpower you? Okay? If the world outside is going to hurt you, why hurt yourself? It's not necessary. You don't have to struggle. You don't have to live like this. Okay, so remember, gratitude is the first step. Being thankful. Every single day you wake up, choose 3 things that you want to be grateful for that day. Okay? Second step, asking yourself and figuring out why is it that you're guarded? Why is it that you're wearing that mask? Why is it that you're pushing people away? Why is it that you can't take the next step? When you figure out that why, it's going to be so much easier to then know how to heal yourself and what it is you need to do. Because if it's some past trauma or abuse of some sorts, you need to know you need to heal that. Okay, so next step is figuring out ways to heal it, right? Whether it's by therapy. If you don't have money for therapy, you can maybe talk to just someone you really trust, maybe journaling it down, expressing it in artistic, healthy ways. You know, there's a lot of solutions you can try. Okay, if you do need more guidance and help on this matter, please consider getting a personal tarot reading from me. The link is in the description box below, or becoming a member. Members get 1 monthly free reading, as well as discounts for any additional reading throughout the month that you may need. Okay, so you'll also be able to message me directly and, you know, vent if you have to vent to someone, or get more advice and guidance on the things you need. Okay, so I'll be happy to help you with anything that you need in order to heal and truly reconnect with your purpose or that goal. So yeah, group 3, that is all I have for you today. I really hope this resonated and helped you out a lot. If you need any more guidance, remember, I'm always here. The links are all in the description box below. And I will see you next time.